following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Tonight's a good one here in the AFC between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Leading the Kansas City sideline, future Hall of Famer Andy Reid. His side enters in need of a win, sitting at 1-3 in this early season. On the opposite side, Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. His guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took a loss on the road last week. I'm Kate Scott. It's going to be Harrison Butker to get us started. And as the rain falls in Jacksonville, we're underway. Takes out a one-stop. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. They're brought out by the fifth-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5, isn't it, Brock? Former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball. You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
This finds its target. That's Hill. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. Now looks like we're going to get a stoppage for an injured Jaguar. He's in some pain as the trainers head out to examine him. Football on that 47-yard line. First down. He'll give this up the middle to ETN. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. ETN again. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that leaves them with 4th and 5. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Here we go on 4th, Lawrence. Across his body, and they make the interception. Drew Tranquil with the pick. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner, and it only took him 1 drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them, They get it by attacking and attacking the ball.
So here are the Chiefs out on offense for their first drive. And leading them as he always does, a quarterback seeking his 4th consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a 4th Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Their loss last week, it really isn't on him. He had a great game. He checked off a lot of the boxes they had for him in the game plan going in, especially the one at the top, Kate, getting into the end zone. 3 touchdowns, just 1 interception. If he does that again here, they should be winners.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Going to the ground again on first. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That's incomplete on second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It's a gain of 10 and a first down, Chiefs.
You're set up at the 35 now. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time, a flag flies. Somebody moved early.
32-yard line.
One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He gets it to Rice. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
First down, Kansas City.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
To the air, Mahomes. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's able to get this down to the 13. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Second drive of the game upcoming for this Jaguar offense. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more.
It's a pickup of 3.
On second down, it's ETN. And this is headed the wrong way. You're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Lawrence working from the gun. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Hey, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. Now for the 2nd time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Like turn them against their own team or quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you're going to start to murmur and we might even hear a few boo birds.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now it's Mahomes. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Another throw for Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. Things sure have started out rough, and they've stayed that way through 2 drives. Maybe drive number 3 here is where we see this offense get rolling. Up the left side, caught by Brown. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Counter give to Etienne. Jukes one defender. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. New set of downs for him at the 38.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Logan Cook on to punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Mahomes on 1st and 10. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The Chiefs in control so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
That's incomplete left side.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Now a give. It's ETN headed left. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 33. They have themselves another 1st and 10. ETN gets it on the draw. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
11 more yards. That's another Jaguars first down.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
At the 46-yard line.
Hill now from the gun. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll come up 1st and 10.
A gain of 12 yards.
The gun, give to Hill. They're pushing for the red zone. And they finally get to him at the 15. It's a 21-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
That's another Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that
4
road.
yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. They'll give it to Hill. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Facing 4th down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Little knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Brown with a return here. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. The give to Pacheco to start the drive. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He takes it himself. And Mahomes is going to dodge a hit with that slide after he picks up enough for the first down.
A gain of 9 yards and a first down, Chiefs.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down carry for Pacheco. Escapes a defender. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 17.
Now pass play. Here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's 3rd down.
3rd and 2. Mahomes to throw. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. Ball at the 33 for first down. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this forward to about the 28. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis.
5 yards on the play. And it's
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. He finds Worthy, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 10. And a first down, Chiefs.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Here's a give to Hunt. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. He'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. He'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Chiefs with a chance to boost their lead. Rice, the motion man right. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Running up the middle, Pacheco. The defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Here's Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Butker to try the point after. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11. Butker on now to kick this one away. Wallace with a return here. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the shotgun, Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Chased out to his right. And he's going to get down safely. Picked up close to 6. Nice call on his part there, but it does leave them now with a third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Jaguars into punt formation. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Collects this at the 35. He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Chiefs are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. They still have access to a pair of timeouts and a little time left, too, so points very much still in play here before the half. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's going to keep it this time, and he gives himself up after a short gain. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. They gave him just enough room to run.
And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. It's Pacheco again. Juke the defender. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They send the tight end in motion. Throwing here just before halftime. That's Worthy running the slant. And forget the field goal, Brock. They reach the end zone to end this first half on a high note.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slant, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime
Our tour
report.
around the NFL starts now at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on the Detroit Lions.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Brown with a return here. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Chiefs are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call, He didn't do it there.
Kelsey's got it right side. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Darnell Savage brings that to an end.
Kelsey. A gain of 4. And it's
Third down, it's Mahomes. That's caught for the first. We'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
First down, Chiefs.
Stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at their 48-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
Incomplete. It's third down.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. Following the play, one of the Jaguars in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him. Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1. Mahomes to throw for it. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They get 27 on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Jaguars. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Inside give to Hill. He sure was fighting Brock, but in the end, just too many defenders, and they take him down behind the line. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. All right, here we go. Second down. Lawrence working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 6.
Now Lawrence. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. On 4th down, here's Lawrence. Got his man, Thomas has it. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Jaguars first down.
Now toss it to Etienne. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
You know, we love to talk about corners, those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down a toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
Now it's Lawrence. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win. inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Return starts at the 9. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Chiefs are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. They're coming off a 4th down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Right back to Pacheco. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Counter give here to Pacheco. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
1st down, Kansas City.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
To the air, Mahomes escapes the pocket. Oh, he's gonna ball's out. Mahomes fumbled it, and it looks like the Jaguars got to it.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you'll see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, ball away from his body in a prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Back to throw Mahomes. Fights off the pressure. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a 3-possession game. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown.
With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Chiefs grow the lead now to 22 points.
Jaguars 6.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Wallace with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Finds the in route, complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
And the Jaguars, first down.
First and 10 from the 41. Lawrence to throw it. Jump off, caught by his back. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 48-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Makes it
from the shotgun, Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Jacksonville in punt formation. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he drives this into the pouring rain. That's taken at the 15. Jukes out a one-stop. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30. This, our last play of the quarter.
At their own 29-yard line.
This is Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Sade Oluwakan on the tackle. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Throwing is Mahomes. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Now it's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's tackled for no gain. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. Matt Ariza, the one to send it away. Goes for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 34-yard line. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. 1st down throw, Lawrence. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
That's good.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Caught quickly on the slant. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
6 yards. That's another.
Lawrence looking to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. So 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Short pass brought in. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down.
Lawrence here running a sneak. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
Come on, Kate. Put me in. What play?
Liam Cohen is going to make the officials take another look at this one, partner. He is challenging the call.
The previous play is under review.
Well, we all know there can be so little room for error spotting the football, and that's what's being reviewed right here. Did they get this right?
And I know both sidelines are furiously pleading their cases about what their eyes see. But fortunately, the eye in the sky and the replays will give us a clear answer.
So upon further review, they get a more favorable spot, and that's enough to give them the first down. Lawrence throwing here. Took off with it again. Lawrence goes into a slide before that hit can arrive with enough for a first down.
13 yards on the play. Goes James. That's good for another Jacksonville.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
6-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get it back to within 2 possessions. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
And he's got a man complete. And this play will not reach the end zone. He's held out, and they will not take another 2 points off that lead. Whenever you're throwing for 2, you always expect to see the pass go into the end zone, because otherwise you risk defenders rallying to the ball and stopping it short.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. With the defensive speed in today's league, gosh, you're just taking a risk anytime you throw it short of the end zone.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Brown with a return here. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Chiefs and Xavier Worthy back in possession here. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got third and very short coming up. Here's Mahomes on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
First down, Chiefs.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Play action, Mahomes. He rolls to his right. He's keeping it. And into the slide he goes after a gain of close to 5, Brock. That will bring up third down. Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first. Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of third down, they're now defending first and 10. First down throw, Mahomes. Left side is caught by Rice. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Brings up second and 2 at the 41-yard line.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They'll run here following the penalty. They'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
You know, that play might not have gotten the first, but I don't think they're disappointed with the result. It's got good yardage, and it's a nice change of pace for the ground game.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face third and 3. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. They'll make a big play on the ground. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
A gain of 14 and a first down, Chiefs.
It's set now, 1st and 10. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did the homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Here's a screen sound for Pacheco. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
They'll motion a tight end left.
3rd down.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. He's running for it. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Kansas City.
They'll run. Pacheco. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out.
A loss of 2.
They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. Pacheco again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Now pass play. Here's Mahomes. Escapes and the ground game works for the touchdown. The Chiefs have likely locked up the win right there. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Hey, 3 touchdown games aren't unusual for a quarterback, but we normally see him through the air. This QB's legs have been a problem for this defense today.
Butker to try the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Chiefs stretch the lead to 23. Butker on now to kick this one away.
For Kansas City.
Wallace with a return here. Jukes one defender. All right, some good work on that run back block. He gets this to the 33. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. They just witnessed maybe the most impressive drive we've seen all game, Brock, and now they get a chance to answer with one of their own. Lawrence with it on 1st. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Lawrence working from the gun. He'll try and run this. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Offense in the hurry up here.
Move those chains. That's good for a Jacksonville.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Throwing the out route complete. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
For Justice Hill. Incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that brings up 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The #1 thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
A 6-yard pickup.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence.
At the 37.
Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for another Jaguars.
First down from the red zone. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Going again. Here's Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a loss of 5. Brings up third.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Drops back. Needs an open man.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. With Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.